Hello YouTube. This is Stephanie, aka Idin Nehasthusaa Gbagba, and I am here to do your September reading. Alright, Aries, we're just going to see what you need to know for your highest good for the month of September. It may include love, it may include career, it may include it all. But we just want to figure out what it is that you need to know for your highest good, Aries, for the month of September. Alright, Spirit, what does Aries need to know for their highest good for the month of September? Hope you all are having an amazing day. Again, my name is Stephanie. I usually go by Tent Tarot as well, but as you see, I am not in my tent. I'm actually in Austin right now. So I am nowhere near my usual place, but whatever. If you are, as you all know, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Alright, so it looks as though your current energy is the Empress. Okay, cool. Above you, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Below you, we have the Four of Swords. In your subconscious, in your recent past, we have the Two of Wands, and the future we have the Ten of Wands. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple more clarifiers out, or some clarifiers out. So we have the Star card in regards to your current energy, which is the Empress. Above you, we have the Sun card with the Ten of Pentacles. Victory. So you're being successful financially and the financial aspect of things. The Empress in the middle. You're being guided to your current energy right now is that, I believe it's one of surrender, as, of surrender and calmness and stillness, and just having faith in spirit right now, and with the Star card, having faith in spirit and allowing spirit to guide you in the ways you need to go in regards to business and love and everything like that, everything that you hold valuable to you. And below you we have the Four of Swords, which is rest and rejuvenation. Again, to me, another spiritual, surrendering. And it has the King of Wands here. So, maybe surrendering to and meditating on your passions and your goals and the type of leader that you want to be. In your recent past, we have the Ace of Cups clarifying the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands, I feel, is, an ascension. It's like a portal, and you've gone through that portal to higher ground. And again, it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, which is, for me, unconditional love. So I'm proud of you. I feel like that's very good energy. You guys are doing the work needed to mature and to grow and to release the burden of heartbreak, I believe. Because in the future we have the Ten of Wands, and then we have the Three of Swords. It just came out. And I don't feel like this is a bad energy considering all of this good energy going on here. You know, I feel like it's a release of the burden, a dropping of the burden. This ascension that you just went through in the past has, you know, gotten you to the heart of the matter. I feel like sometimes the Three of Swords can mean getting to the heart of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Not sugarcoating, not tiptoeing around anything. And it's with the 10 of Wands, and so it's like, you know, you're getting to the heart of the matter of, you know, your passion and the things that, you know, means a lot to you. You're maturing and you're understanding it, you know, because the Source is an intellectual thing as well. You're understanding it from a higher perspective. And we also know that the 10s, you know, reduce down to a 1. So, you know, a new beginning. But let's get some more cards out to clarify that. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. So I feel like you're getting to the heart of the matter of things that once plagued you. And, you know, you're maturing in regards to how you see it, because you're looking at it from a perspective of, you know, spirit, from the perspective of, this is something that I just needed to go through to mature and to grow and to, you know, become a better person. You know, got the Hierophant on the bottom here as I'm shuffling to get, you know, more clarifying cards. Sorry, I'm on a table that is not stable at all. I didn't know that I was going to be dealing with this. So every time I shuffle, maybe I'll shuffle up here. I'll do it like that. Shuffle up here at the top. That way. Ain't no shaking going on. Whole lot of shaking going on. Ooh, baby. Jerry Lee Lewis. You ever watch Great Balls of Fire? That was my shit, man. Great Balls of Fire was my shit. So Aries, you got a whole lot of shaking going on. Shaking, growing, maturing. Alright, so I'm going to need a little bit more room on the bottom for my little clarifying cards and stuff. Alright, so I guess I'll start with this bottom row, which is, these cards will be clarifying the Four of Swords and the King of Wands. As I was saying, you need to rest and rejuvenate, meditate, excuse me, on the things that you want to manifest moving forward, because above you, you got victory. You got 10 of Pentacles all around you, baby. You got some beautiful energy that is supporting you in everything that you want to do. And then, of course, look what comes out on the bottom, where in regards to meditating and you know, figuring out what kind of leader you want to be, because whatever it is that you put your mind to that you want to do, you're going to be successful at it. So it's time for you to you know, go into meditation, set your intentions on how you want things to turn out. And then we have the Four of Wands. So I believe you're going to be victorious in this new commitment that you're making. New commitment and a passion. Maybe it's a new business idea that you want to embark on, or it could be a new love. You know, maybe you're manifesting a new love. And then here we go with the Hermit card. So more meditation. So today, I mean, it's now just time for you Aries, to just go within and get an understanding of you. And where it is that you want to go, where it is that you want to take your life. Now is a time for seeding and planting your intentions and all that jazz. So on in the past, in which we have the Two of Wands and the Ace, unconditional love. I felt as though it was an ascension, and in this ascension to unconditional love, what you're learning, or what you have learned, is to, no longer cry over spilt milk. You're overcoming that energy. As the next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. You're overcoming that energy of crying over spilt milk, and you're learning to love yourself enough and not look for love from outside sources. You're gonna, like I said, this is a spiritual thing. You're learning to seek love from spirit. Getting clarity and cutting out the bullshit, maturing beautifully, and then we have the Knight of Cups, and in this maturity, this is going to help you business-wise as well, to bring the love that you have, the passion that you have, to help humanity in whatever business opportunity that you have. This maturing is going to help you to go out there and give and, share your gift of love with the world. We'll do clarifiers for this top row. Wow. So the top row, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. So this is the energy that you have over you. Spirit realm is just loving on you immensely. And look what the first card that come out to clarify that. Even more abundance and luxury. The Empress. Growth, expansion, enlightenment. Enlightenment because of all of the yellow in the background. Growth and expansion because of all the blue, the passions with all the ones that you've had in your reading so far. So it's a beautiful, a lot of abundance, wow, surrounding you. And again, I told you this was a spiritual ascension. Bringing you closer to spirit. You're meditating a lot so that you can receive enlightenment and guidance. Because remember, we started the reading with the Empress again. Okay, so we got double Empress. I forgot about that. And then the Star. So you're being guided by Spirit. Spirit is in the background cooking up something real nice for you. And of course, this Empress is up here clarifying all of this abundance with the Ten of Pentacles, with the Sun card, and the Empress. But it looks as though you guys are, are doubting, maybe. Wow. Doubting all of this abundance is so weird. And wow. I say that because we have right after all of that, we got the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. But what we know about those energies are that those are self-inflicted, And according to the cards here, Spirit is asking you to surrender, to just completely surrender. Stay focused on the work that you want to do, as in setting your intentions because you are the magician and you are able to manifest whatever it is that you want. But you need to keep your mind stayed on Jesus. No. Stayed on positivity, stayed on love, light, peace, wealth, health, and prosperity, all of the wonderful things, because in your future, hunty, you know, the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. It could mean confusion, but it can also mean many options. You have the choice to choose, because with all this abundance here, it's up to you. So you need to make the decision to, you know, be positive and to trust and have faith in spirit, because hunty, your future, the cards that came out to clarify you dropping the burden, as I was saying before, and getting to the heart of the matter. Dropping the burden, getting to the heart of the matter. This reducing to an Ace of Wands, honey. Do you hear me? All fucking major arcana. You see this? Do you see this shit? Okay? Victory, health, vitality, abundance. Clarifying or confirming that the information that the cards that were above you, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. You know, you got the Sun twice. You got the Empress twice here. You know what? It's come through, Aries. Y'all are awesome. Justice. You're going to get justice for whatever heartbreak that you may have experienced, whatever this crying over spilled milk bullshit over here. You're overcoming. You're going to get justice on that, you know, as long as you do the spiritual work that you need. And we have the Hierophant here blessing all of this. And the Lovers, you know. I feel like this Lovers card is more of getting to you, getting to your higher self, you know. You know, the bottom can represent duality. The bottom of the pyramid can represent duality. And then you have the cornerstone, the top of the pyramid. You know, is you seeing things from a higher perspective. You know, with the sun behind, there's a sun again. You know. So I feel like this is more of you getting in tune with your star player. You know. And becoming more wise. And learning to choose your battles more wisely, so that you don't expend and waste any energy. You know, so let's get a couple oracle cards for you guys. Now, if this reading resonates with you and you are able to get some clarity, and you want to give an offering of appreciation, a love offering, you can do so via Cash App. And I will include that information in the description box. But let's get an oracle card, or maybe a couple oracle cards for you. Aries. Wow, such beautiful energy you guys have, you know, such maturing energy. It's absolutely beautiful, you know. So okay, we'll get one card from the Journey of Love Oracle deck, and then we're going to get one card from this affirmations set of cards here. I'm really kind of upset about this affirmations deck that I got. It's only like a few cards, like 10 cards, it seems like. And I think I paid like $40 for it, so I most definitely could use some donations and things, because these decks are not cheap. These decks are not cheap. But, you know, whether you guys donate or not, I don't think this is something that I will not do because it is a passion. I love helping people. I do have a heart for humanity. And I just hope and pray that the messages that I give to you guys, you can use. I know I'm not going to use all these cards that fail. I know that much. I know that much. There's too many. Absolutely, positively too many. And I think that was Spirit just telling me, stop babbling. You got other videos to do. So I'm going to need you to get with the program. Alright, beautiful people. You have Earth Angel, which I couldn't agree more, as you guys are the first in the zodiac. Though your energy is a fire, you know, you're one of the first to come down to Earth. Because again, you guys are the first sign of the zodiac. You Earth Angels, you. You know, we all are or can be, or there's a possibility that any sign could be an Earth Angel. I'm not going to say all signs are Earth Angels. All signs can have people that are Earth Angels. And I believe everyone can mature and evolve into that energy of an Earth Angel. But I mean, again, like, so I spoke about, you know, there being a lot of you turning to your spirituality more. So I think that's, you know, what is going to motivate this Earth Angel energy. You're transforming, you're transitioning to more of a light being. Alright, so let's get an Egyptian energy here. Alright, so you have the energy of Ashtoreth, which I see a lot of fire in this card. So, you know, I believe Ashtoreth is about, you know, moving forward with willpower and determination, because this, you know, really resembles the Chariot card. And then, you know, you got those people underneath just trampling over them, like, you know, I got things to do. I got, you know, so this could be, you know, you're not crying over that spilt milk anymore. It's like, you know, life goes the fuck on, and I got to keep moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross. I'm gonna take these 2 cups I got, and I'm gonna cross on over this bridge and get to the money. And the money is mainly, it starts spiritually, getting to your star player, getting in tune with your star player. But let's get the actual energy. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have inner Enric. And this speaks of enlightenment. So again, just freaking clarifying that you guys in the month of September should be going within and getting information in regards to, or just getting, you know, closer and deeper spiritually. I need to go get my clarifications book for that. So the clarification book for the Egyptian god and goddess, the Neteru, energies that wanted to come out for you. For Ashtoreth, we have her message is of the conquering of one's enemies. Sensual pleasure exalted to become spiritual joy. So maybe that's one way you guys are going to ascend spiritually is, through sensual pleasure. We did get the ascension here. That was supported by the Ace of Cups, which could be sensual pleasure, unconditional love. You're learning to, maybe some sex rituals or sex magic you guys are learning about, or maybe indulging in, who knows. And it also says travel for one advantage. So maybe you guys are traveling physically, or maybe you guys are traveling spiritually by, doing astral projections. This, could possibly you ascending, and doing astral projections, because of course there's, nothing but love, health, and vitality in the spiritual body, and the, in the spiritual body is, it's unlimited. As unconditional love is. There's no limits to it. And then we had the inner Enrek. And it's about enlightenment. It says distillation of experience, success in transformation, success in transforming this, and surrendering to spirit and having faith. Surrendering to spirit and having faith and letting them guide you. And when you do that, you're not so worried. You're not with all this passion and fire of the red robe. You're not allowing that to blind you to, the signs and the omens that are all around you that can free you. There's so many swords around her that can free this loose bondage and, ties that she has on herself. It's like, no. You're gonna successfully transform. It says whether of spiritual or material nature. I feel like it's more spiritual. It says after long and arduous discipline, the goal is accomplished and the work perfected. The magical body of light. That's beautiful. Alright, so I'm gonna get one of these cards here. One of these affirmation cards. I'm gonna fan it out, because I told y'all it ain't nothing but like 3 cards here. And I swear this goddamn deck was like $40. I'm so mad. I need to start reading the description box a little bit better, because it says pay attention to the winds of change. And then the messages on them are like, blah. Meh. The messages on them are meh to me. But maybe I just have to get used to it. Learn to like it a little bit, work with it more often, and maybe it'll grow on me. But that's the first deck I've ever purchased in which there's only 3 cards in the whole deck. That's what it feels like. Only 3. Let me stop complaining on y'all reading. Y'all got all this beautiful energy and I'm bitching. Okay. Well, that's interesting. For this Earth Angel card, usually, there's a message and then a poem. But this one has a poem before the message and the poem after the message. So I'm going to go ahead and read y'all this romantic ass shit Spirit got to say to y'all, because y'all get 2 poems with y'all's reading. It says, Earth Angel, you carry the world in your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now, responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I am struggling or alone, you come to me now and carry me into my heart. You bring me home. Wow. Like I said, I feel like it was you guys getting to yourself. You communicating with you. You communicating with your higher self, and you guys getting on one motherfucking accord. You hear me? Though sometimes I may feel that I'm struggling alone, you come to me now and carry me into my heart, getting into your heart. You bring me home, even from the darkest depths. Even from the darkest depths. And the next card, even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. Isn't that self-awareness, self-consciousness? I rise up to meet your light. Clarity, that's the next card. All of this is in order, you hear me? I cannot be separated from the divine. I cannot be separated from the light. And then the next card, realizing love, honoring love. You know, this is from a page to a night. The page is, you know, falls in love with love and the wonderment and the excitement of love from a childhood, you know, point of view. It could be immature, but it's also a freeing type of love. You know, the Page of Cups can bring, you know, a renewal of your perceptional love and not allowing the tainted relationships you have to make you shy away from unconditional love. It's necessary. That's the only way you can grow spiritually, is to be of unconditional love, because the spirit realm is nothing but fucking love. Everything began with love. So you have to get back to that. Let's get to the message. It says, this oracle brings a message of divine guidance. You have an angel with you, watching over you and assisting you in response to your heart's call for help, love, and protection for you and your beloveds. Your prayer hath been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know you are safely carried on the journey of love. If you have been worrying about a loved one, know that this protection extends to them as well. You are asked to pray more and worry less. You are asked. Remember the cards in the above? That was clarifying the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. That was also clarified by the Empress and the Temperance card. It says, pray more and worry less. Remember I was telling you, Spirit in the background whipping up something? Pray more and worry less. Okay? Allowing love to be. Thank you for walking with me. Before you climb, this is the poem, the second poem you guys get. Thank you for walking with me. Before you climbed up here, I was afraid. I had risked everything by holding out my hand. And now, as I share your joy and excitement at being a friend, I realize I may have to run to catch up with you. But you're going to do whatever you need to do. Remember, you know, said I may have to run to catch up with you. But remember, in the future, we had the 10 of Wands clarified by the 3 of Swords. Remember I was saying that's getting to the heart of the matter. Now that you've dropped the burden, you can see exactly what you need to do. And hey, if you got to run to catch up with, then you already, it don't matter. It's nothing. Because what's clarifying that energy? All major arcana. So don't be afraid of a little, I know you Aries aren't afraid of a little hard work. It's not even going to be an issue for you guys. So I hope that, you know, gave you some insight maybe on some things that you may be going through. Again, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so via Cash App. That way I can get a tripod or something. That would be much better than just letting this phone sit up on the little stand, whatever, the little thing that comes, the phone case, you know, has a way that you can set the phone up, and so that's what I'm using. Man of Earth, Woman of the Sky. Alright. So, allow the stories, allow the message to resonate with you in whichever way it does. Don't force it. It could be a love situation, but I feel like it's more of it is a love situation, but a love more concerning you and no one else. Aries, I think it's time for you to focus on your growth and your maturity and your spiritual ascension. All right, again, hope that helped. Peace out.